The Okanogan Trails Mule Deer Foundation chapter is a small chapter with big ambitions. From miles of derelict fence roll-up, to developing the Carter Mountain Trailhead, to installing an informational kiosk, to reseeding burned areas, to high school scholarships, to helping protect Washington's largest mule deer herd migration path, we think big. Our signature and biggest project is helping to raise over $200,000 towards a $4 million safe passage project for people and deer on Highway 97. Since forming 6 years ago, we have been working hard to generate local awareness and support for this project. One of the highest vehicle deer collision locations in the state occurs on 12 miles of Highway 97 from Janus Bridge to just above Riverside. Over 350 deer per year hit and killed in vehicle accidents in this 12 miles of highway. If nothing is done, it is only a matter of time before a fatality will occur.
This is the steering wheel off of that truck, and I'm pretty sure this steering wheel probably saved my life. The deer situation on Highway 97 hitting deer it's a sad deal because they just kill lots of them. Just this side of Janus Bridge, and I see this deer jump up in the middle of the road out of the orchard. And I thought, oh, good Lord, somebody's going to hit him. And he hit that deer, and it came off the front of that car going like this. And it was coming up at me. He come up above the hood. And I remember thinking, oh, crap, this ain't going to end well. The first contact the deer made with the truck was up here on the passenger side. He hit the visor and the windshield, and then he came in and beat the crap out of me and took the back of the cab out. When they got me in there, my jaw was broken worse than they knew. It took 6 hours of surgery. I now have 4 steel plates right here. I've got a steel plate here. I've got a steel plate that runs from here to here. Maybe the next guy that has a wreck like I did doesn't live through it. What's a human life worth? It's worth $1 million or more.
With your help, the Okanogan Trails Mule Deer Foundation chapter has contributed $12,000 to help purchase the first underpass to be installed in a first phase to stop these senseless and dangerous accidents. Working with other partners and Mule Deer Foundation chapters from around the state, we have helped to raise over $200,000 towards this goal. With Janus Bridge serving as an existing underpass, fencing is needed south for about half mile to encourage deer to cross under the highway at the bridge location. A series of 3 underpasses connected by deer fence with cattle guards or gates starting just south of North Sage Hills Road and continuing south for 3.5 miles to South Crumbacher Road are planned in the first phase. Just north of North Crumbacher Road is the site of another planned underpass. With Carter Mountain Wildlife Area on the west and Colville Confederate Tribal Wildlife Lands to the east, this is an ideal location for the first underpass to go in.
Well, we're AJ and Michelle Engebretson. We've lived here on Highway 97 for 15 years now. Enjoy it, love the country, enjoy the animals. We really want a safe passage, a way for the deer to go their normal route, get across Highway 97 without getting smacked.
I think this is one of the highest kill areas in the state, actually right out in front of my house.
And now, hopefully, they'll be channeled kind of down to the underpasses that are going in that'll help them get across the highway safe.
It's a good spot. It's got plenty of access from the river to the mountains. The more fencing they can put in and the longer the stretch is going to, definitely decrease the chance of a deer getting hit on the road.
I've talked to people about it and they support the underpasses because they're the same as us. They're tired of seeing all these dead deer on the highway. It's sad.
The final underpass in the first phase will occur just south of South Crumbacher Road. When the 4 miles of the first phase are completed, it will reduce the deer vehicle accidents in the whole 12 miles by 50%. Construction could begin as early as spring of 2020. The total cost of this first phase is $4 million. The cost to do nothing is estimated at $2 million per year in vehicle repairs, emergency response, highway cleanup, insurance costs, hospital bills, and losing the value of the deer. In subsequent phases, the 5 miles from milepost 300 to South Krumbacher Road will have 5 to 8 underpasses installed, along with fencing and cattle guards on access roads. The Safe Passage 97 project is important for people and wildlife. This is a great example of people taking action to shape smart public policy. We need your involvement and continued support.